How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have a Bouquet with us. They can say their names and what they do in the band.
Just go like Nick.
Yeah, my name's Nick. I sing in the band Bouquet.
I'm Elijah, and I play guitar.
I'm Jared, and I also play guitar.
I'm Keller, and I play drums.
And I'm the spirit of Max, and I play bass.
Anyway, guys, funny story to start off this interview. We recorded an interview a couple months ago, and it was accidentally live streamed, and then I recorded it, and I'll probably throw some dumb clips in here because I saved it for this very occasion. So if you want to see some dumb moments from the first interview, they will be sprinkled in at some portion throughout this interview.
Let's go. Yeah, specifically remember you asking, was it the favorite sport? And then Max was like, UFC, but I don't like to play it.
If my dad was still around, I'd probably be in baseball.
Well, it got very dark. That's all I'm going to say. And it was great. So clips were great. Chef's kiss. So we'll throw those in there. But the first question, guys, how did you start out Bouquet? How did you get your members? Kind of the Bouquet origin story as you have it.
Early quarantine, Nick and I got together, and we practically were just like, hey, let's make a project. And then we kind of just were spitballing ideas, and then we asked Keller, and literally the next following week, we literally started just writing songs, just jamming, kind of feeling each other out. And then we accumulated maybe 3 or 4 songs by then. And then shortly after had Jared step into play guitar as well. And
Well, what happened there also is that you asked me to record you guys.
oh yeah.
And I kept seeing clips from their practices and stuff, and just being like, oh, this band is sick, and I kind of wish I was there playing guitar right now. So, I had fun with it. It was fine. And then he asked me to record them, and he was like, hey, instead of recording us, just play guitar in the band. And I show up, and they had not told Keller this. So I show up and I walk up to Keller's car, and he gives me the look like he just saw a fucking ghost. Speaking of ghosts.
It was a surprise, but
Keller hates me, it's fine. Nah.
I don't know how to respond to that.
He doesn't hate me, it's
I
okay.
plead the fifth.
I don't.
Hell, I'll play the 6th.
You don't think I plead the Second Amendment, brother? Yeah, so then Bouquet happens, and then my brother was also probably in the mix,
He joined me
before Jared.
That's very cool. Obviously, the love for Jared is in the building right now. I can't speak for Keller though, of course, because he's decided to plead the fifth on this. So we're gonna leave it at that.
Love for Jared is in the house tonight. Party rock. Well, it's be actually tomorrow night.
And I'm not gonna apologize for it either.
Everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah.
I did make a joke about Stranger Things earlier, so for fair warning, if those who suffer with epilepsy are watching this interview for some reason, I'm sorry.
All right. Hold was loose. I tightened it. I think we're going to be good.
No, Willen's on the other side, screaming for his mom. Your mom. Somehow, I'm in the light bulb.
Somehow during this interview, your mom also just yells out, "Who's ready?"
Guys, let's go to the clip, and then I show a clip of that happening.
Yeah, Will. I got captured.
All right, guys, let's go to the film. No, seriously, there was a funny bit where, anyway, you'll see. It'll be in post, but it was great. But getting back to the whole band thing, obviously, I'm glad you settled with your members. Obviously, Elijah and I go way back, very good homies. And when he was like, "Yeah, I'm starting a new project, Bouquet, you should check it out," and I'm like, dog, I got you. So then I checked it out, and I was like, damn, if I didn't know you guys, I would have asked to have you on ASAP. 'Cause that shit fire. You know what I'm saying? If I put like 20 fire emojis on the screen right now, that's collectively what it is, you know?
Yeah, the green
That
screen.
emojis.
Yeah, I was like, legitimately when he showed me some of the demos, I was like, man, this is like right the type of music that I enjoy, kind of my bread and butter. And I was like, I definitely feel like you guys, you know, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna predict it. I feel like I manifest it. I think you guys are gonna be that big shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, thank you.
loving what you guys are doing right now. You know, obviously, how have you guys been managing the pandemic and stuff, like in terms of the writing process? Had you guys started prior to that happening, or like how have you guys kind of been managing that pretty much?
Honestly, I think it happened just like clearing it.
I joined almost exactly a year ago now, so that's when I started working on my parts.
Yeah, all the like technically Elijah and I started writing for this band like 3 years ago, and they just stopped for like 2 years and then picked it back up. But everything that you would hear now, yeah, it was started during the pandemic. Like if you go back and watch our practice videos, it's just
That's
like
just the
our
EP.
part where
Yeah.
a mask, different sides of the basement. So we've just managed. Yeah, it's been the entirety of our band has been in this, so we don't really know anything else yet.
And, yeah, pretty much all I did during the pandemic was just practice guitar, and then you guys had me join the band. That's all I did.
That's very good. Well, best of luck, obviously, to the new record. I don't know if it's been foretold yet in the stars here, but I'm very excited. I've had an opportunity to listen to it now, and I've just been like, that's been on the repeat list. You know, on the it's on the like, don't post this shit because it's not out yet kind of thing. So, you know, I get that early exclusive access shit. You know.
Oh yeah, we since then we actually have announced that we're releasing the record and we have a date.
Just a few days ago.
Yeah,
There we go.
This is a few days ago.
Yeah, the record's out actually.
Man, you're late to the party. Why did you? You fucking idiot. No, I was legitimately when you guys kind of got like everything going, had the masters and stuff. I was like really intrigued to kind of see the evolution, the kind of growth that you guys have seen. Obviously, there's a ton of tracks, you know, a couple tracks out now on Dreambound, which I'll leave links in the description to check out. How do you guys feel the reception's been? I'm pretty sure I asked you this the last time you were on, but you know, obviously with more songs out, more popularity, how do you think people have received your music thus far?
Good for sure. Yeah, like I think Glisten, especially once that came out, was that got a lot more attention than we thought it would right
Mhm.
away. Everybody had like good expectations for it, but nothing that would have been anywhere near what we got. So yeah, and the two singles like Sea and Southpaw that we put out since then too, I think it's been pretty good. We've had people, especially like for like what I do in the band, like connect with it a lot, which has been really cool. I've had a lot of emotional messages from people and stuff on those ones, so that's they got something out of it, and that was kind of my goal with it. But.
Yeah, along those same lines, I think it's really cool how, like specifically with Glisten,
Mm-hmm.
but with all the songs that we've released so far, how like differently people hear the song, and how like certain things will stand out to certain people, and they'll like talk about it in the YouTube comments or something, and it could be like a specific line of Nick's, or it could be like a guitar lead or a drum part or like a bass riff, whatever it may be. It's just really cool to see the like varied interpretations of our song, you know.
And then there's the Ed Kemper comments.
There's those two, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Baby.
But I'm glad.
People from like the UK and shit do like actual like watches of it, and then be like, you know what he looks like? Have you ever seen Mindhunter? And then just be like roasting him.
Yeah. There was a dude like he was doing a reaction video like that same guy at the beginning of the video. He was like, the singer looks like somebody, but I just can't think of it. And then like a couple minutes into the song, he's like, "Oh, have you guys seen Mindhunter?" And it's like, yeah.
Which was such a like it hurt way more because I was like, oh cool, maybe he like knows me from one of my past bands, like this is cool, maybe I'll get a double compliment on this. And he was like, hey, what's gonna make Nick's parents like most upset? And whatever gets the clicks, baby.
We're gonna put up a photo right now and just compare Nick to the Mindhunter dude. Just to put that in the grave. Holy shit. Well, that's great. I'm glad that there is obviously some, obviously been good results thus far, minus the Nick comment, but I feel like overall, I feel like the consensus has been good.
No, it's been weird, actually. I've just been waiting for the one person to be like, yeah, man, this fucking sucks. Nobody has thus far said anything, like, negative, which has been a very weird.
And see, that's what I know will have made it.
If someone shit talks you, yeah.
Yeah, so right now I'm kind of just searching out who like possibly could have had the dislikes on it because there's like 14 of them. So I'm thinking about hunting those people down, just kind of seeing what's up. But other than that, it's been really good.
Have you checked any off your list right now? That's. I mean, we could locate them right now.
When people say like, "Oh, this is a new band. This is their first single," or something like that, stuff. Yeah.
Like, wait, they have this is a debut song.
They're like, this is surprisingly professional. And I'm like, thanks.
I feel like, I do feel like, in comparison to other bands that I've listened to, and I might have like a slight bit of bias, but like, I do feel like you guys have that sense of polish that I feel like bands starting out, and I obviously, have a sense or a feeling that you guys have been in bands prior to this and kind of have learned and grown and evolved and done things in a way that you didn't want to make the same mistakes that you did previously. And it does, I feel like it does manifest itself in the types of music that you write, because it does feel like this is a band that could be signed within the next year or so. And I'll listen, I'll be the first one to put that shit on the internet, but like, it does feel like you guys have a professional quality to what you do, even though you are, a band that's kind of like quote unquote new, for, I would assume, for most people. And so, I feel like that's a good comment. Obviously there's people that you have like the hater comment that, you've made it. I feel like having that comment that like you're professional and like people think that you've been around longer than you actually have been, I think is also a pretty big compliment as well.
Yeah, it's very affirming.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
There we go, guys. Well, the next question is kind of the follow-up to the question I just asked, but what is a new song that you would recommend to new listeners that maybe are checking out this interview and are like, man, I like Bouquet, I like what's on Dreambound, but I kind of want to know, straight from you guys, what's your favorite song that maybe is out or maybe is not out yet,
My personal favorite song that I like to listen to the most off the record is a song called Tire Swing. That is not out yet, but will be out September 17th.
That's a Friday.
Definitely Tire Swing. I would have to say so as well.
Yeah.
That one. How about you?
Same, yeah. I was waiting for you to say something.
The thing is, like, we have our EP coming out, but we put out half of it, so like,
yeah,
only a couple other songs to choose from that are not Dreambound. But yeah, Tire Swing is the song I definitely listen to any song on the record, I would say.
And then the opening track on the EP is, I mean, it's an opening track. It opens up the EP, but it's not necessarily like a full song.
I got you.
It almost acts like an intro track.
There we go.
Like, to me, Peony is the name of the song, and to me that just like sets the stage for the
EP. Yeah, it's like little bits balance of like everything that is happening on the EP.
Yeah, honestly, I never really even thought about it. To be really honest, I just realized it is.
It just sort of worked out that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, we wrote it in the studio.
Very
we
cool.
literally wrote it. Yeah, we literally like wrote it like the night before, and then literally just jammed it the night that we were getting ready to record, and then that's how it would. It just worked so well that we just kept it on the EP.
I do feel like I said, I've listened through a handful of times now, and it does. I can assure the people that it does feel like this song that kind of gets you in that headspace to like listen to, you know, Cardinal the whole EP, and it's cool. Like, I feel like the last track is you know, chef's kiss, love it, you know, but genuinely, it's one that I feel like, to me, a true testament of a good like EP or a record is one that like you don't like, you're like, holy shit, like I've listened through to it like one time through and it doesn't feel like it gets old in a sense. Like I could listen to it many times and I could be like, oh shit, like I could be on track 3 and then be like, oh okay, when is this over? And I've already made it through like, you know, maybe like 3 or 4 cycles now at this point. I'm like, holy shit, this is great. So I feel like there's a lot of re-listening. I don't know, maybe it's just the music nerd in me, but I always love like kind of dissecting, picking little things out, and I feel like the more times I'm gonna listen to it, the more times I'm gonna hear like this real cool ethereal guitar part that I didn't hear the 4th time I listened through. So I do feel like there's a lot of repeat value if I had to, you know, put my stamp on it.
I feel that, like, I relate to that entirely. That's how I listen to music too. I like to listen to the same thing over and over again, not like intentionally. It's just whatever is grabbing me at the time.
Yeah.
Is what I'm gonna want to listen to, and it could be an album, it could be a playlist, whatever it may be. So it's really cool that Cardinal does that for you too.
It's like a natural feeling.
There's a lot of work that we put in musically to the songs, and a lot of it we kind of did on the fly in the studio. Andre is credited for a lot of the artistic ideas and direction that we went for with this EP, because Elijah especially like had a whole different thing in mind for what we were doing until we started to like, formulate everything. We all came together, and it all just kind of turned out the way that it did. I personally think there are a lot of like neat hidden gems within the mix of the song that just like, or each song that warrant additional listens, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
Also,
little Easter eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, hearing that it's repeatable for you was quite literally the exact goal that I wanted people to listen to.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that.
No, I mean, I feel like, you know, I have to, my whole goal as an interviewer and as a person that, you know, obviously supports your band, I have to, you know, I feel like there is the obligation or respect to what you guys do as artists to really kind of do my homework and make sure that people that are, you know, either planning on watching this or like listening to the record or a combination of those two things, they kind of get a good sensibility of like what they're going into, you know, the type of musicality is brought. And if, you know, again, if it is an album that is listenable, that is, you know, has that kind of repeat quality to it, not in like a negative sense, but just in a way that you can listen to it. I could like be driving in my car for like a fucking hour and I'd listen to that shit twice and it'd be great, you know? So for me, I think that's one of the, if I could give it any good thing other than just that I loved it, the repeat ability of it is great. So go check it out, guys. Leave it in the description. Please go check them out. But the next question, guys, who are you influenced by? Who kind of got you started out in music? And who kind of influences Bouquet more currently now?
You just go down the line.
Yeah, so for do you want like individual, like instrument wise, or just like
Yeah.
So for me, as far as like just singing goes, Mayday Parade and The Fray, I love a lot. And then I do a lot of like different vocal styles on the record. So like they're all kind of different origins, but within like the spoken word and kind of like urgent yelling type of stuff, I guess, like a lot of Spew, Touche Amore, bands like that. There's a poet called Levi the Poet, who I
Nice.
love a lot too. That got me into that. And then I've just always liked heavy music, but like Under Oath was the band that got me into like stuff with screaming. So those. So,
Um, what got me into like heavier music was Seven Dust and like Slipknot.
Ooh.
And then shortly after was Kill Switch Engage. And so like Adam D is what kind of got me into like playing guitar. Of course, then going back, I like Whitesnake, Iron Maiden, Queensryche, stuff like that. But I would say like my guitar heroes, like as of right now, would be like Adam D, Taylor York from Paramore, um, Toby from Casey, and then like a lot of like my inspirations come from like This Will Destroy You, Pianos Become Teeth, Under Oath, uh, Paramore, and then like Holding Absence and like Loathe and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of what I like grew up with, that kind of like I see like the three bands that I really started listening to when I was younger in like elementary school was like Green Day, Sum 41, and like Foo Fighters.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then eventually like Rise Against and stuff like that. And like those like three or four core bands just kind of like spread out, and just like I expanded my music taste into like punk, pop punk, hardcore, shoegaze, dream pop, like a lot of them. Then I got more like indie leaning and stuff.
Hmm.
Some of my bigger inspirations for like the stuff that I write um, can stem from a lot of like shoegaze and like alternative music. I listen to a lot of like Title Fight and stuff too, um, and some of their like gazier stuff and all that. I actually ripped a chord from a Title Fight song and put it into Tire Swing. I have a rhythm part in that song. I usually play lead, but I have a rhythm part in that song that like that chord I just kind of yoinked and used that.
we're fucked.
Right, the whole riff is all Daphne Blue from the band Camino.
Yeah,
That's how I got that riff idea.
and then I kind of like took some chord structures from Counterpart song for that song too. And that's another band that I have a lot of influence by.
Yeah, I had like the Under Oath is the band that introduced me to heavy music as well, same as
Hmm.
Nick and Elijah. Um, and actually, Aaron Gillespie is the reason that I wanted to play drums, because I just
The
I was in
goat.
middle school. I saw the like Writing on the Walls music video, the Desperate Times, Desperate Measures video, the Reinventing Your Exit video, and I was just like, I want to do that. So that's how I like got the inspiration to learn how to play drums. And uh, actually, like the first song that I learned how to play just by ear is it was Southern Weather by the
Ooh.
Almost.
Yeah.
And there's a video of that stored like somewhere from ages and ages ago. I haven't like listened to it since I recorded it, but I probably sound like absolute garbage just playing along to that song. Um, anyway, uh, aside like when I like got older, I started like getting more into jazz and like just sort of indie rock,
Hmm.
and wherever those like intersect is kind of like Volpeck, Volpeck, yeah, um, and bands like that, and drummers like Larnell Lewis. Do you know who that
Yeah.
is?
Oh
He's
yeah.
fucking insane. It's not necessarily that I'm influenced by him, but it's more like I just want to be able to play the way that I want to make people hear the way I play the same way that he makes people hear the way he
I
plays.
got
Does
you.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Um, and yeah.
When you were talking about like your covers and stuff that you're like, you know, if somebody listens to that, it's like, you know. There's like a cover of like me playing "Injection" by Rise Against Somewhere, and I really hope that doesn't seem to light of day.
I have some middle school videos of when I didn't know how to scream but was trying to, so I was inhaling the whole time. And there's a tray under oath writing on the walls and a tray use X's and O's. I'm pretty sure, like combo video that I edited in Windows Movie Maker that is in negative.
Ooh, spicy.
Holy shit!
I might have privatized that. I can, if it's what the people want.
Just put it on your OnlyFans, you know.
Yeah, it's good.
I won't admit to it, but there are videos of me playing guitar on said YouTube somewhere, which I'm not going to disclose. But if you do find it, cool. If not, that's also cool. But either way, if the cat, we're just releasing the cat's out of the bag. That's that's what we're getting at. So
the exact YouTube.
Seek and you will find. It's out there. So I'm not gonna have said links and said description for maybe possible videos that, you know, I did not find, you know. So no, but I feel like with you guys, like I think I said it last time when we interviewed, I feel like you guys hit that right spot between like movements, hotel books, and like holding absence. There's like a little bit of like counterparts and under oath sprinkled in there, you know, for like extra flavor, you know. And it just works. Like there's something about it that I like, the intensity of like Southpaw in terms of like the emotional value, because it definitely reminds me of like nostalgia and like listening to like under oath bands that, and especially like Hotel Books. I know he writes about some like heavy stuff, and I feel like you guys kind of take different aspects of like the post-hardcore like genre, and really I think you kind of pick out the best parts and kind of sprinkle it into Bouquet. So if I had to give, if you want to put that on like a business card, or like, you know, a poster, or like you want to put it in your bio, like, you know, free game, you know.
Yeah, you're giving us great sound bites today. So.
Great sound bites, you know. So go check them out, guys. Again, I've already I'll praise these guys to the end of time here, but go check them out. The next question, guys, keeping it more current, what have you guys been jamming recently? It's on the Spotify. What have you been listening to lately?
For sure. This may be the same answer that I gave the last time. Likely. Madison Cunningham is who I've been listening to a lot recently. Her album Pin It Down and the EP, I can't remember the name of it, but it's got an orange cover. She's also on this featured on a song by Scary Pockets, and Scary Pockets is like this like funky, like jazzy cover band, and they did one with Madison Cunningham, and the song is "Arrow Through Me" by I can't remember, one of the Beatles. I think it's John Lennon. I think so. Anyway, that's like, that song has been on repeat for sure. And then the other album I've been going to a lot is Cinema by the Marias, which is a like a pop, sort of like hazy pop album. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's been my listening stuff.
I've been jamming like a bunch of different stuff. I get kind of all over the place. I've been jamming that new No Pressure single, Bed of Nails.
Okay.
That thing is so good. It's just like really good, like classic pop punk. If anybody hasn't heard of it, it's Parker Cannon from The Story So Far is like side project. It's super good. The song is like 1 minute and 30 seconds long. It's fucking fantastic, and it's on repeat for me because it's just so good. But on like the flip side, I've been kind of jumping back into like daywave,
Okay.
and then like dream poppy type stuff. And then on the other flip side, I've been listening to a lot of Bill Murray.
Woo.
Super good.
The guy.
Absolutely cranking the MF and Hog, dude. Like, you know. Oh man, that whole EP
All
is
day,
great.
every day.
Yeah, right. And he's releasing a new single next week too. I'm stoked for that. But yeah, I've been listening to just kind of amalgamation of different stuff.
I've been like listening to the brand new Eyes record from Paramore a lot lately, like on repeat, especially the deluxe one with the code on it. Love that. But like literally, and then I've been listening to Everyone I Ever Loved from Valley Heart. That's like one of my favorite records of all time. Such a fantastic record. Then I've been listening to let's see. I've been listening to the Deer Hunters Act 4 Rebirth and Reprise. That's a fantastic record. And then I've been listening to Bruno Major's A Song for Every Moon, and then Boyz II Men Greatest Hits.
Ooh, some Boyz II Men.
And then
Flex.
I've been listening to a lot of also Orson Wild's. They're like the few singles that they have out. They're really good. They were produced by Will Yip, and it's so good. It's like indie rock pop. It's so tight.
Ooh.
Pretty much been it.
I've listened to the new Turnstile songs a lot.
Oh yeah.
Those are sick. There's a band called Big Red Machine. That's a supergroup kind of, I guess, of Justin Vernon from Boney Bear and the singer of The National.
Ooh. Okay.
That's really cool if you like just weird like indie music. And then, God, I'm like blanking super hard. Oh, there's a band called Distinguisher. They have a new song called Violent Reaction.
Nice, yeah.
What's the song with like that really crazy breakdown?
Oh, yeah, it's off the last record.
It's so good.
I'll look it up. I'll find it before the but those are the big ones. And then like I always have like Noah Gunderson or something like more chill like that somewhere in the queue. So
I feel that. You got some good recommendations.
also culture. I got really back into Daydream, so I was into that a ton.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, there's one more that I forgot.
All right, shoot, Keller, tell me.
By Careful Gaze. That's their new song. That one hits. I've been listening to that one on repeat a lot lately too.
Dua Lipa.
Also Arm's Length. Thanks. Got it. Last one.
I got two more. I got Del 19. Del 19 is always on repeat, and then Dua Lipa's last record was fantastic as well.
Future nostalgia. Love it.
I feel like I gotta come up with that. I've been listening to like Gleamer too.
Ooh, Gleamer. Yeah, love
I've
Gleamer.
been down through like all last summer. Like that's all.
Kind of on a like deeper cut, like a lot of Axel F. Crazy for yeah, it's kind of my wheelhouse. The weird thing is, it's like literally all of my vocals for the record were inspired by Axel F. So
Yeah,
it's,
honestly, I would believe that because it's true because you said it. So
yeah, that and the Gummy Bear song is like
okay, so it's like Axel F, Gummy Bear song, Weird Al Yankovic, Lil Dicky, you know.
YouTube of
Tiny
Tim.
We got
Stick fighting.
You got Tiny Tim, and then you have low file chill beats you can study too, right? That's what it is. Okay. Just want to make sure, guys. This is Nick's influences. I just want to let you know, put it out there in the world. Just a world first here.
You ever like trying to think of like good influences? Arcade Pod, I am BU, and RuneScape. Those are the influences for
Unregistered Hypercam 2. Anybody?
Wait, do you remember that game where like
this is
going to like you like destroy this little gray guy and you just like
shoot guns?
Yeah.
Talking about Buddy?
No, Madness Interactive.
No. remember the name of the game, but it's just this little gray dude who's just like a ball of a person, and
you just like
you just destroy the shit.
Yeah, I think that was called like Buddy or something.
Interactive Buddy.
Yeah.
You just fucking murder him.
You just
You can tickle him, and then you can shoot him with like a RPG or something instead.
throw fire on him.
Yeah.
Or, like,
You can make his face George Bush. It's great.
Yeah, also there's a lot of Shaq's solo rap albums. Shakaroni Pizza's back, so got me in the mood to listen to that record. I'm so sorry.
This is great, guys. This is some great content here, guys. The influences off the chart.
That's gonna be nuts.
Off the chart, guys. Obviously, gotta give a shout outs to Murray Nation. The boy, love Bill Murray. The guy, love him. So go check him out. Also, if you'd like, I interviewed him like last year. So if you want to watch that, go watch him.
I'll check that out.
Next question, guys. A fun question. If you could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Oh, well, I've been pitching since we did the first interview to cover In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, and I've got 2 yeses so far, so working on 2 others.
It's okay. It's in progress.
To the Hellfire by Lorna Shore.
Yeah, I've been practicing the squeal a lot.
Yeah.
So.
I know Elijah's been wanting to do some shit with the City and Color.
Yeah, I want to do some City and Color shit, but also
We got the Fray too.
oh yeah, the Bray.
Heartbeat.
Probably like By Your Side by Island.
Yo.
Ooh.
Honestly, By Your Side by Island would be pretty sick. Sex is on Fire from Kings of Leon would be pretty sick.
Dude, you're just speaking my language. He's just,
Dude.
he's just whispering sweet nothings nice.
Ooh, what's that? 30 Seconds to Mars wreck. Oh, Kings and Queens would
Kings
be
and
such
oh, dude,
sick song.
I've been like messing around and like playing along to that song every now and then because it's so fucking
Closer
sick.
to the Edge
Oh my god,
would be so.
I forgot. 30 Seconds to Mars was the band that I listened to like a lot in middle school. Holy fuck.
That's my first concert.
Really?
Oh, so
30,
Oh.
30 seconds to say us.
dude, that is such a good.
That's a great lineup.
It was Bo Bice from American Idol. Remember that fucking guy?
I do remember. Aaron Carter was my first one.
And look where that's gone.
On drugs now. That
Yeah, I was thinking we could do like a classic from The Lonely Island, like I'm on a boat, or like I Just Had Sex, maybe.
Nice.
Those would be an excellent choice. No, for real. Like genuinely, I think a really fun cover would be Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
oh
I
yeah.
think that would be excellent. Or Landslide. You couldn't go wrong with these.
Ooh. Yeah. I feel like you could put a good spin on that.
Steaminess.
I didn't
I
like
was like,
that.
he looks kind of normal.
Are you calling me hot?
This is like our interview, and we have completed. We had like. This is like the oncoming, just fucking 2 trains smashing right into each other.
Oh, dude, I love it. 2 Trains.
2 Chainz rap name before was 2 Chainz was Titty Boy.
You know why he changed it to 2 Chainz?
What?
His comment was to keep it family friendly.
Those cadenas. Sold out arenas, you can suck my penis. Penis guns on deck, chest to chest, on neck. Kids.
I'm just gonna zoom in on Keller's face when post edit as this shit's going on. Great memeage, guys. We're on point. We're ascending to greatness. Meme mountain. Get ready. Let's do it. But anyway, guys, you should drop a comment below, and you should let Bouquet know which song they should cover, funny or not. A funny option, always great, but a serious option, like a slightly bit better. So give them a really good recommendation. I'm sure they'll knock it out of the park. If I had to put my vote in, I feel like the 30 Seconds to Mars Kings and Queens would be a banger. If I had to pull from older catalog, I feel like you could do The Kill. I feel like that'd be kind of tight. Either that or like From Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Oh my god.
I feel like From Yesterday, that would be. I could do it now. You know, I'm just like, yeah. Guys, I'm Jared Leto. I just want to let you know. But guys, leave a comment below. If it isn't 30 Seconds to Mars, I'm deleting it. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. But if it is, great. Extra bonus points, brownie points, whatever you want to call it. Great job. Anyway, guys, next question. Favorite food to eat? What's your go-to?
Euros.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tacos.
I've been a big like sub like sandwich guy.
I like
Sub. It makes a switch.
The family-friendly content you come here for.
My mom's gonna love this interview. Hey, my friend Keller likes food, and his favorite food, I was gonna say, is
I like chicken. You know what I need more?
Chicken strip.
Like chicken.
It looks like a chicken fully clothed.
So I'm not gonna respond to that. That was nice. I like a nice chicken Cobb salad. I like a chicken sandwich. I like a grilled chicken, sautéed chicken.
Big chicken guy.
He's just a chicken connoisseur.
he hates chick out.
Chick out.
Alright.
I feel like at any point Keller is going to get up and never come back again. He is just gonna be so.
I'm gonna go up and take a shit.
Not as a joke, but this is in our group chat. It happened literally like 3 or 4 days ago. Like we'll say something, and then Keller will just leave the group. And then he'll text, like he texted me, it was like, hey, the bit's over, you can add me. And every time, like, what if we just added him back, but we just had, like, some random dude was just, like, back in the chat, like, playing drums?
Keller blocked me on Twitter a couple weeks ago.
He deserved it.
My roommate tweeted some fuck ass shit about cum. So I replied with the fucking the egg that looks like it's got cum in the middle.
Oh my god.
Chocolate egg that you get at Easter.
Cadbury cream.
Sir. And I got blocked.
I don't know. I honestly don't think I can air this now.
Oh no. I fucked it up.
We'll cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Cut it out.
Oh man. Well, it wouldn't be a Bouquet interview if some shit got a little out of hand. So anyway, more clips to come. You know, the excellency that is Bouquet. Good food choices. I know we memed on Keller for a hot second about chicken, so I'm sure that will be memed in some way. So good luck, post me. Anyway, next question, guys. Another fun one. If you guys could pick somebody to collaborate with on an up and coming Bouquet record, who would you want to work with?
Oh shit.
Lord, Dua Lipa.
Honestly, Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, Johnny. Yeah, that'd be actually really.
Johnny would be super sick to work with.
Kevin from Valley Heart would be sick too.
I'd like that. Shouts to Kevin. Come on the channel, please.
Production,
William.
yeah, William would be sick.
Along production lines, it would be cool to work with Jamie King.
Ooh.
Guy who does all the BT Bam and Contortionist records.
Yep.
He also
Among
did
others.
Past Unknown.
Did he actually?
He did.
Oh shit.
Deep cut.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah. Shout out to the state of Iowa entirely.
The whole thing.
I don't know. Yeah, for like production, yeah, Will Yip would be sick. We've already kind of worked with Chris Crummett, but that was kind of a like bucket list one for me too. So that's down for that. Yeah. Justin Vernon for me, or like, what's the guy from? Chris from like Monster Flames would be cool.
If we were to work with anybody else other than Andre, I would still want him in the studio.
Yeah, Andre's like part of the team, so just bring him along to help be a part of that process regardless.
Shouts to Andre for making that.
Musically, I would love to sit down on a kit with Madison Cunningham playing guitar. Like it'd be incredible to just jam because she's just an incredibly expressive guitarist. And, yeah.
There's so many. Yeah, that's a hard question for me.
Yeah, you can take it any way,
Yeah.
I feel like if I had to put my 2 cents in, I might be a little bit biased. I know Keller and I had a moment where we shared our love of Artifacts Pareo. So I feel like Lucas would be fantastic. I know that they're doing like a new musical project. So Lucas,
I don't know them by name. So what does Lucas do?
He is the vocalist.
Nice. Okay.
So Lucas, I feel like he would be a great fit. But guys, if you want to make any of those things happen, you go on Twitter, you type in Bouquet, @Bouquet, and then
please.
X. Insert artist here, and then you do collab ? And then make sure to retweet it and like it, and then again, I'm not a legal scholar, but I believe that's how it happens.
I would also say if you tweet @Majestic Zamboni on Twitter, that's Tyler Zumhoff from the band Kayak Jones, and I think it would be cool to do music with him. It'd be crazy. So just tweet at him, 10, 20 times a day. He'll love it.
And it's weird. We have this open spot in the verse of something. He would fit in perfect.
Yeah. Huh.
That's strange.
I'll tweet at him for it.
Also, I want people to blow up Charlie from Penguin Zero.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Dude, I would love to write music with them. And then also, please, actually, the only reason why I'm playing music now is because I just want to catch the attention of Haley Williams. So, just everybody randomly message her Bouquet until she's finally like, yo, why the fuck do people keep saying Bouquet?
Hey, also, Loki, don't do that.
Let's not bully our way into fame here.
Collab.
Hey, collab. Hey, do a collab. We're gonna get blocked. Yeah.
You want to be like, you want to be just on the precipice of like annoying. So like maybe like tweet at her one time, just
Yeah, we are working right now, as you can not fucking see at all. The Tyler tweet has been sent, so
there we
crossed
go.
on-
We will screenshot that and throw that on the screen. So you better go like that shit now when this video releases. So I'm not gonna tell you when it's releasing, but it will be released soon. So go check it out. But
This is so I can put together my legal documents.
okay, we'll talk after the interview so we can get the legal processes working. But
I'm on a podcast. I gotta just figure that out.
that's fair. The next question. Next question, guys. My personal favorite, because I'm a nerd and I love asking if you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Yo, so like Sonic the Hedgehog, because he can run fast. Sonic the Hedgehog, because he's a hedgehog. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, see, I was a really big fan of like RPGs, so like I would say like I'm a big Final Fantasy guy, but I was also like a big Diablo 2 guy as well. So like I would say for Final Fantasy, it would either see Cloud Strife is annoying, but like maybe like Lightning, she was cool.
The chosen undead from Dark Souls, so I can die over and over.
Jesus Christ.
I would be charging Chuck.
Ooh.
Charging Chuck is if you ever played like Super Mario, um, he's the one that wears the football helmet.
Yes.
Oh,
he like
yeah.
throws baseballs. But he'll, like, also if you get too close, he'll just charge at you.
Yeah. They didn't do some fire shot yet.
Yeah, you gotta like bonk him on the head, and then he dies. But that's who I'd be, because I think I would get. I think I could get you.
Answer to Mario so I can kill hell.
Mario doesn't stand a chance against Chuck.
Frogger next.
Oof.
Frogger next sounds like a new adaptation of Frogger.
Yeah.
I have no idea who I'd want. Like, my favorite game of all time is Red Dead Redemption 2, so I was like, Arthur Morgan. I was like, maybe not.
So then you chose the next best choice, which was Frogger. So shoutouts to you, Nick, for choosing.
Line of logic.
Very similar, like, both open world games.
You're right.
Intense storylines.
That was.
Like across the street.
You want
Listen,
to go across the street, you can do it.
Frogger next, 2049 is gonna be blowing up GameStops everywhere. So get your copy somewhere on the internet. Frogger 20. Anyway, guys, next question: if you were to compile a dream tour lineup including Bouquet, who would be on it?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Us.
I'd definitely throw us on it.
Yeah, throw us on there, yeah.
Holding Absence, Valley Heart, Under Oath, and honestly, Howard Jones era Killswitch Engage.
You're right.
I would want to go Counterparts somewhere in the mix, just so Brendan from Counterparts could make fun of us for having our band name be the same as one of their songs.
You probably get us so much shit.
Would if I want anybody in the world to roast me, it would be Brendan from Counterparts.
I mean, he is a great roaster, so that's fair.
I did a cover of Wither and submitted it for they were looking at covers on their Twitch channel, and they watched mine, and I didn't get to watch it on stream, but Kyle, the drummer, commented my video saying, "Oh yeah, this was sick. Nice dive bomb, bro." And I was like, "Cool, thanks." But yeah, Counterparts would be cool, I think. You know what? Bill Murray.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to tour with Sean.
Oh shit.
Because they're Sean. And yeah, Counterparts would be sick. Who else?
Or like a tour lineup.
Yeah.
Thinking of a tour lineup, that'd be
It's hard.
The almost.
Yeah, why not?
Angels and Airwaves.
I'm trying to think of. Oh, okay.
Metallica.
Alright. Here's my 3-slot tour that I think would be that's the dream. So Bouquet, Sean, the Contortionist.
That's clean.
That would be my dream tour.
I like that, Keller.
God, I'm so bad at questions.
And maybe the Contortionist and Sean are co-headlining, so they every other night they switch who plays
Okay.
last.
Okay.
Yeah, we play first for sure. But
We'll play our 5 songs and then both an hour long set.
Think I don't know. Joint Thought Dispute would be cool.
Ooh.
I like that band. So love them in there. God, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Touche.
Touche, yeah.
The thing is, like, those bands have toured together so many times, it'd be like a tour that's already happened, and then we're just on it. So spice it up more. But like, if I could tour with literally any of like Justin Vernon's projects, that's cool. I don't know.
Lorna Shore.
I would. Like, if they asked us, I would say yes.
I think a fun, like another like alternative tour would be like playing like touring with the Front Bottoms. Like if I wanted to tour and know that this is gonna be a party every night. It would be
That's true.
playing with the Front Bottoms. I don't think our music fits together at all, but it would be wild.
It would be wild. I mean, I feel like if I had to pick one, I feel like
I don't even listen to them that much anymore, but I think it would be a fucking blast.
I feel
Also,
like,
I think touring Pop Mulligan would be fun.
Ooh, yeah.
ooh, yeah. Trying to think if I had to pick for you guys, I feel like it'd be you guys. I feel like movements would be kind of cool, or holding I feel like okay, we'll do Bouquet, holding absence, movements, and then I just had one and I fucking forgot it. What was it? Come back to me. I can't remember. I don't remember what it was, but it was sick. So if I remember in post, I'll put text up on the screen that I remembered all of it. But that happens.
Another one kind of in our
Royalties.
general, like, Citizen would be another one. But
I was thinking that.
Oh, now I remembered it. Turnstile. I feel like Turnstile. It would be Turnstile, movements, holding absence, Bouquet. Guys, make it happen. Make that shit happen.
Fucking tour, actually.
I would love it. Just let's make that thing a reality, manifestation, all that shit. Let's do it, guys. Anyway, next question, guys. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Okay, I got mine right away. If you all are right.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'd say probably Community is my favorite TV show. It's kind of tied. There's a weird tie to have, but it's kind of tied with Breaking Bad, just because Breaking Bad, just the quality of that show is just unmatched. But Community, I can rewatch it so many times. It's so funny. Favorite movie, and I just watched this again for the other night, so it's just affirmed for me. I've watched it so many times. The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Ooh, I'll have to check
I
it out.
love that movie so much.
Yeah, my favorite show is also Community.
He showed me Community.
Yeah, I'd say I've been like there was one one show. It's Nathan for You with Nathan Fielder. There was one like time on the night of a season premiere, he tweeted something like, "A lot of people have come up to me and told me that they had to sit down and force their friends and family to watch my show and get them to like it, and that now they're super into it. So yeah, tonight's the season premiere. So if there's any forcers out there who want to just make somebody watch it, tonight's your night." And sometimes that's how I feel about Community, with the way that I've just inserted it into my friends' lives.
Like, we were hanging out in my apartment one time. We were just chilling. And it's like, Jerry, we're gonna watch this episode of the show. Like, have you ever watched Community? And I'm like, no. He's like, we're gonna watch like the first episode. I was like, this is happening. and I'm like loving it. So
there it is.
I feel that.
Yeah. My favorite movie is John Carpenter's The Thing. It's a
Classic.
I'm watching a lot of anime, to be fairly honest.
So Dragon Ball Super recent too. Yeah.
Um,
It's a shit show.
Yeah, it is. The art is terrible. There is this one that I'm currently watching that's freaking hilarious, and it's about this guy that works at a children's TV show. So he works around kids, and he's like super depressed. So like he lets that out on stage with some of the kids sometimes, and so they'll be like, "Oh, what are we learning today?" And he's like, "Existential crisis." I didn't want to teach you. I'm so fucking depressed and shit like that. It's so funny. It's called Life Lessons with Uramichi's Oni-san, and it's freaking hilarious. So that's
Gonna
what
have
I've
to
been
watch that.
watching. Yeah, I think it's on Funimation, and then I also have been re-watching Jujutsu Kaisen, which is a pretty sick anime. But then my favorite movie has to be Dante's Peak with Pierce Brosnan. It's a classic. I love it. It's just along the sides with like Twister. Pretty tight.
Favorite movies? I don't know. My favorite TV show is Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I'm really like bad at watching stuff in general, so like the amount of knowledge that I don't have about like movies and TV shows is immense. So if we could just name movies, and I probably haven't seen it, but terrible taste, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But favorite movie for a long time, like when I was younger, I guess, was like Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is also four books.
It's a good movie.
So I'll go with that for now. That's an answer.
there we go, guys. You had some good recommendations. If people haven't checked out, obviously, big lover of Community, so always got to give it the shout. Undeserved. I feel like it gets unrecognized by a lot of people. So Community, go watch it.
Also, I should say, because it's a similar thing with Keller with Community, I have forced everybody to watch I Think You Should Leave the last two band practices, and that's gone over well. So we'll throw that in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty great.
There we go, guys. Next question. If you're trapped on a desert island for the next month and there was one album you could bring with you to listen to, what would it be?
Everyone I Ever Loved by Valley Heart. I have it on repeat like for the last like year.
Fantastic record.
Bon Iver by Bon Iver.
You're gonna hate me for this. Black Parade by
Great answer.
We'll get into this.
Black Parade for sure.
It's like an even tie between Language by the Contortionist and Clairvoyant by the Contortionist. Like if I had to flip a coin, and like I wouldn't be upset with either result. But either of them could be my Desert Island album. And I'd be
Man.
happy.
You guys had some good ass choices. Loved them.
Actually, that's crazy.
Yeah. I loved it. Great answers. I do have some bias. I love that Valley Heart record. Fantastic. Glad they signed the
But
Tooth
that
and
was
Nail.
also a fantastic record too.
That's true. I'm glad that they did sign to Tooth and Nail, so they're back alive and well. So Valley Heart, please come on the channel. Love to have you on. If I had to plug myself, for a second. But the last thing, guys, I've been asking a lot of bands this that I've been having on recently. What do you want people to take away from Bouquet, whether it be from a lyrical perspective, a musical perspective, or kind of a combination of the two? I know we joked around for a good majority of it, but I always love asking kind of a more serious question towards the end because, I feel like people that are invested and want to watch it, hopefully will stick it out and, kind of get your piece on the band. And I'm also just curious as well. So, what do you want people to take away from your music pretty much?
Yeah. For like from a lyrical standpoint, I want people to like if you relate to it, I guess to take that as like motivation or like something to better yourself and your own well-being. I think a lot of bands that write about like heavy topics or like traumatic things, a lot of people associate that with just like being miserable, and I want people to get something good out of it. So while like some of the stuff is like tough subject matter, I want them to be like, cool, I'm not the only one going through this, and I'm going to use that as like something to get better, I guess. So
Sorry, my battery was running low on my laptop.
Honestly, I think out of the years that I've played, this is probably the most like instrumentally, structurally sounding stuff that I've written thus far, and I really like how Jared and I tackled a lot of the stuff melodically, and I feel personally that it's different from what any other post-hardcore or a rock band is particularly doing, even if it doesn't sound like it. I would say like by technicality and a lot of like the phrasing that we used in the record is just different from what a lot of bands are doing.
Yeah, something that sticks out to me personally when I'm listening to music and consuming things in general is the inspiration to do something myself.
Yeah.
So like just getting inspiration and just getting like a, something within you wanting to create something. My friend Shane, back when we released Listen, just like gave high praise for the song and said that he loved it, and like it really meant a lot that he was saying that. Then after that, he was saying that he's a musician too, and he did production and all that stuff. And he's like, I haven't done it in like months, and like listening to this song makes me want to create things again. So that meant a lot to me, and if that effect can be had on other people, where they like hear something of ours and maybe hear the production behind it and hear what work that we put into it, and it makes them want to make stuff like that, I think would be a really great result from this EP. Is more people just like trying to make what they love, I guess.
Awesome. Keller?
Yeah, so when I am listening to music for the first time, whether it be just like a single or an album, or just a like random playlist of new stuff, I listen. Or I ask myself, what are they trying to say with this music, and what am I hearing from it? And I think I either consciously or subconsciously ask that same question when I'm coming up with a part, or like when we're all coming up with a part, and
it's a die
for sure. And it feels really cool that our like collective efforts to sharpen and refine our voice as musicians and writers, it's been received well, and it's like when someone hears you for the first time, you know. In this way, someone is hearing my musical voice for the first time and they enjoy it, and I haven't been able to experience that previously, so that's
we have returned.
Oh yeah, toes, baby.
My video. Keller went to the bathroom.
All right, well, I'll let him hit that bathroom real quick, and then we'll cut it in. I was like, shit, I lost him.
No, my laptop died. I knew it was going to while he was talking there.
I was like, as soon as he was like, oh, the battery's gonna die. I was like, I bet you it's gonna die in the next like minute or two, or like mid sentence, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to cut in all that sort of stuff, which isn't an issue. So, but
I think honestly he got like a good amount of it out. It was just like finishing the last episode.
The last little nuggets.
Oh.
The But thanks guys for coming on. Obviously we'll chat after if you have time. I will say if Keller was here, I was gonna say that Snarky Puppy is coming to my neck of the woods for a 2-night show. So I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, we need to get tickets to go see this. And then I saw the ticket price and I was like, holy fuck, that's a lot of money. So then I was like,
How much was
maybe
the one?
not. It was
How
like,
much are they?
I think it was like, let me look. I'm pretty sure it was like 60 for like standing, which isn't like terrible. And then I think the sitting was like a lot more. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can find it.
Coming where?
In Philadelphia. Philly.
Oh shit! Yeah, nice.
Let me see
I'm
real
jealous.
quick. I mean, you could come out. It's in December. It ranges anywhere from what was it? Where's the prices? I just saw it. Where did it go? It was like, I think it was like 60 was the smallest amount you could pay, and then like it was like 160 was the max. But I'm pretty sure you get like other shit. Oh, 115. So that's not.
Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought you were gonna say.
I thought it was gonna be much worse, but then I realized that the Hella Mega Tour that just rolled through was like a lot more money, and it was literally, I was all the way up at the top. But you guys ready to cut in? We'll cut it in. Keller, I don't know if you wanted to finish your thought.
Yeah, I can wrap up that thought. I was hoping I could wrap it up before we got cut off, but alas.
All right, shoot.
So yeah, it's cool that people are hearing us and appreciating what we have to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to the question, what is it you're trying to say, is not an easy one to answer musically, but it's that kind of thing where you know the right answer when you hear it.
Yeah.
And it's cool that a lot of people have heard us, and that's been their right answer. You know.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, and like I said, I'm excited to see what you guys do next. I'm excited that you guys have been getting, the praises that you get, because I think it's for sure work. Obviously, like I said, if I didn't know you guys, I feel like I would be definitely having a radar on what you guys are doing. So obviously things are going in the very right direction. So
also, shout out to Tucker from Pittsburgh King. This dude actually listens to our music, and that was weird.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Listen and see it on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Shouts to Tuck. He's my dude. Love him. I had him on for Off-Road Minivan. If you haven't checked out his musical project, go do it. They're fat. They're great. But the last thing, guys, the most important thing, telling people where they can find you at on social media, what you guys have coming up, and obviously tell them about Cardinal a little bit more, and that's it.
Yeah.
www.twitter.com /the band Bouquet.
Facebook.com /the band Bouquet.
I don't even know any of the ones.
Our email is it thebandbouquet@gmail.com? Yeah. Right. Hit us up for all your booking. You can email us. If you want us to just never respond to you, you can email us.
If you want to look at cute pictures of us and just funny content, Instagram at a band called Bouquet. That one's different. But yeah, we have an album coming out in a few weeks called Cardinal that we're very proud of. It comes out September 17th on wherever you listen to music, and I hope you take some time with your day.
And then come see us the next following day with Frail Body, Basketball, Divorce Court, Careful Gaze, and Jake Swim.
At Gabe's in Iowa City.
Yeah.
September 18th.
Careful Games.
Careful Games. True. Seven. Isn't that his Instagram account?
Awesome. Well, guys, if this wasn't a whole ass hour of me just singing the praises of Bouquet, I'm going to do it again. So, guys, go check out Bouquet. All the links will be in the description. You can find out about Bouquet, their new record, Cardinal. Go check it out. By the time this video goes up, it will may or may not be out by that time. So, go check it out. Love you guys. Obviously, if you enjoyed this content, share, like, and subscribe. It goes a long way. Again, on Twitter, you already know. Go tweet at Haley Williams. Go tweet at Valley Hart. Go tweet at Turnstile. Go tweet at
Tyler Dupont.
Kayak Jones. Whatever. Go tweet at all of them. I want to hear like 7 features on the next Bouquet record, so you better make that shit happen.
What's going on? I know the thing is, this is my last record in the band. I'm leaving, and then it's just a different guest vocal.
Guest vocals each time.
There we go. Well, I'm sorry, Nick. This is our first and last interview. I appreciate you for taking the time.
Can't win them all. You know?
There we go, guys. Well, go check out Bouquet. And again, massive thank you to Bouquet for coming on, chatting, goofing, all that shit.
Thank you.
Thank you.